We have been lied to about the moon landings. It's a fact. But what if I told you that they were hidden from us? Not by NASA or any government agency, but by something far more powerful. That's right. This is the real reason why the moon landings were hidden from humanity. Good people of Earth, it's me here. And today, we're going to talk about something so controversial, so shocking, that if you believe this, you will never look at the night sky in the same way again. Okay, before we get into the juicy stuff, we need to establish two things. One, are you subscribed? And two, do you know how our universe works? Really. I want you to go down there and make sure that subscribe button is nice and red. As for the second point, don't worry, you don't need to be an expert on quantum physics. Just have a basic understanding. So, do you remember what your teacher taught you about the pyramids? They're all about geometry, right? Well, let's take that one step further. What about the pyramids of Giza? Ever heard of the Orion correlation theory? How the three pyramids align with the three stars of Orion's belt? It's pretty cool, but there's something even cooler. Take a look at the constellation of Taurus. Do you see that bright star right there? It's called Alneth, and it aligns with the tallest pyramid of them all, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Why? Well, because it was intentionally built that way. The ancient Egyptians aligned many of their structures with the stars, but why? Some believe that the Egyptians weren't just stargazers, but they actually received guidance from extraterrestrials who lived among them long ago. Now, hold on a minute, because we're about to drop some serious truth bombs. You see, our world is not what it seems. We live in a holographic universe, which means that everything we see, hear, touch, taste, and smell is nothing but an illusion. I know that sounds crazy, but stick with me here. Imagine that the only thing that's real is our consciousness. Everything else is just a dream, a simulation, if you will. Even other people, they're just figments of our imagination. Okay, maybe that's a little too much to take in.
Let's break it down a bit.
You see, we live in a world full of distractions, things that keep us from seeing the truth. It's things like wars, poverty, and natural disasters. But what if I told you that these things don't just happen? They're orchestrated, designed to keep us asleep, unaware of what's really going on. Just think about it. When was the last time you saw a UFO? Probably never. Why is that? Well, because they don't exist. Or at least not the way we think they do. If aliens did visit Earth, would we really be in the dark about it? Of course not. But that doesn't mean we should stop believing in them. It just means we need to be smarter about how we approach this topic. Take, for example, the moon landings. For decades, we were told that they were fake, that they never really happened. But now we know the truth. They did happen, but they weren't what we were told. You see, when Neil Armstrong first stepped foot on the moon, he didn't say those famous words, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Actually said something much different, something that shook him to his core. "In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit," he declared, taking a moment to thank God for this incredible opportunity. But then something unexpected happened. The transmission was cut off and the world went silent. Millions of people were glued to their televisions, waiting to hear more, but all they were met with was static. What had happened? Had the astronauts gone rogue? Had they decided to abandon the mission and run away from the government? Or could it be that the government had shut off the transmission on purpose? Had they known something about the moon landings that they didn't want the public to know? The possibilities were endless, and the conspiracy theories began to take shape. Was the moon landing a hoax? Had humans really landed on the moon? Or was it all just a carefully crafted illusion? People argued back and forth, trying to find the truth. But the reality was far stranger than anyone could have imagined. You see, the moon landings were not hidden from us by the government or anyone else. They were hidden from us by the very nature of our existence. The truth is that we are not meant to understand the mysteries of the universe. It is beyond our comprehension. Just think about it. We live in a world where people believe that the Earth is flat, and at the same time we accept without question that we can send rovers to Mars. We are capable of some truly amazing things. But at the same time, we remain blissfully ignorant about the true nature of reality. We are like children playing in the sandbox of existence, building castles in the air and fighting over scraps of knowledge that fall from the table of the enlightened. But the truth is that we are not meant to play with the big kids. We are not meant to understand the mysteries of the universe. They're too vast, too complex for our limited minds to comprehend. But that doesn't mean we should give up. my friends. We should embrace our ignorance and use it to our advantage. Should be like the little boy who asked the wise man, "How do you know that God is real?" The wise man turned to the boy and said, "Because I can't prove that he's not." In the same way, we should say that the universe is infinite, that there are other intelligent beings out there, that there is more to life than what we can see, hear, touch, taste, or smell. Because if we can't prove that these things aren't real, then they might as well be. So don't let the ignorant fools drag you down into their petty squabbles. Rise above them and embrace the mystery of existence. Be like the wise man and the little boy, open to the infinite possibilities of the universe and unafraid of the unknown. So remember, my friends, the moon landings were not hidden from us by the government or anyone else. They were hidden from us by the very nature of our existence. But that doesn't mean we should give up. We should embrace our ignorance and use it to our advantage. Who knows what wonders we might discover if we dare to look beyond the veil of reality? Who knows? Maybe one day we will find that we are not alone in this vast universe. Until then, keep asking questions, keep searching for answers, and keep your mind open to the infinite possibilities that exist out there. The universe is vast and mysterious, and we are only just beginning to understand it. Who knows what wonders we might discover if we dare to explore the depths of its being? So now I want to hear from you. What do you think about this new information? Are you shocked? Confused? Scared? Let me know in the comments below. If you're still with me, then please write the word moon in the comments so that I know you made it to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Remember, keep your mind open to the infinite possibilities that exist in our universe. Who knows what wonders we might discover if we dare to look beyond the veil of reality? Goodbye. And now for a message from our sponsor. And now back to the video.